What's up, YouTube? You know what it is. It's your boy Easy Tech Joe, right back here with another video, man. Check this out. A lot of you have been DMing me on Instagram. Hey, follow me on Instagram if you're not following me on Instagram. You see a lot of other exclusive things, right? But a lot of you guys have been DMing me on Instagram, asking me about tools and tool brands that you should get, that you should invest into as a new mechanic. So this video is for you guys. Let's get into it. All right, so first things first, what kind of money do you need to spend just starting out into the business being a diesel mechanic, okay? This is for specifically diesel mechanics, okay? What kind of money do you need to spend? Not a whole lot, okay? Being a diesel mechanic, the first things you're probably gonna do is probably brakes, tires if you're in some kind of fleet or in and out kind of shop, right? Tires, brakes, PM services, meaning oil changes, things of that such, changing mud flaps, changing bumpers. A lot of the basic tools, a lot of the basic jobs you're gonna need, all you need are basic tools. So for you guys, this is what I'm gonna go over, okay? The basic tools, the brands you should look at, all the things that you should do that you can get you started, okay? So check this out. First thing first, don't spend a lot of money, okay? Stay off of the tool trucks, stay away from the massive brands that you see me review. You see a lot of these other YouTubers review, the Snap-ons, the Matcos. Stay away from those trucks, okay? The Mac Tools. Stay away from those trucks starting out, okay? This is what you want to do. If you're close to some kind of hardware store, some kind of Harbor Freight, Ace Hardware, wherever you're staying at, Home Depot, Lowe's, utilize those stores that have lifetime warranty tools like your Huskies, your Gearwrench, Harbor Freight with their Icon brands, right? Utilize those brands and those tools. As a diesel mechanic, first thing you're gonna need are some sockets, ratchets, and wrenches. Sockets, ratchets, and wrenches, okay? Those are three hardline basic tools that you're gonna need. Now, I would recommend, if you wanna go on the online route, you can check out some Capri Tools for your impact sockets, okay? Let me show you. So right here are the sockets that I use daily. Now, as a diesel mechanic, you're not gonna need a whole lot of chrome sockets unless it's a 1/4-inch drive. So for my 1/4-inch drive, I have a Gearwrench Master 1/4-inch set. It ran about 50 or so bucks. I will have the link into the description if I can find it, guys. Gearwrench has some pretty good 1/4-inch sockets. And like I said, Gearwrench, Capri, Sunex, who else? Great Pneumatic, Harbor Freight, Home Depot. Check out those areas when it comes to affordable but still good quality sockets, okay? As a diesel mechanic, you're not gonna need all those chrome sockets. I recommend getting a good 3/8 and 1/2-inch impact socket set. So right here I have some Sunex Tools. Well, the semi-deeps right here that I have are actually Matco. These are Sunex 3/8 drive impact sockets. Now these I'm actually testing and reviewing. I've been using them for a couple of months because these are their new design. These are actually still made in Taiwan, but they do have some others that's made in China. So I'm testing them out to see how good they are, and they've been really good, guys. I really found no difference between the new Sunex sockets and the old, other than the design here, bigger imprint. But anyways, Sunex Tools, 3/8 drive impact sockets. I will have that linked into the description. It comes with the master metric and the standard set right here that I have in my green organizer. Back here are my 1/2-inch sockets. Now this is when I got the Capri 1/2-inch drive impact sockets, okay? It comes from about 10 millimeter to about 29 millimeter. The jumbo sizes from about 30 millimeter to 36 mil that I have back here. It runs about 30 to 36 mil. So you can get a good, nice size impact socket from Capri and Sunex. Those are the two main brands, mid-of-the-line brands that I would use for impact sockets, okay? But don't stop there, okay? Because you can go to Harbor Freight and get some great impact sockets as well to start out with. Now, don't mind this. I'm kind of straightening up my toolbox here with all this junk. But back here are the first 1/2-inch impact sockets I ever had starting about 3 years ago, okay? These are my Pittsburgh impact sockets, okay, from Harbor Freight. I've only broken one since I've used them. And as you can see, I still have them here right now in the standard size. And I still use those babies to this day. So Pittsburgh sockets are pretty good to start out with, and then you can upgrade later on. But that's what I would recommend right here for some impact sockets. And when it comes to buying hardline tools like impact sockets and wrenches, find tools with a lifetime warranty, with a simple lifetime warranty process, if that's possible, okay? Let's move on. So next, I would recommend getting some wrenches, okay? Once again, you can go to Harbor Freight, get some good affordable wrenches, go to Home Depot, Lowe's. What I have are Gearwrench, okay? Gearwrench has some great wrench sets. They have some good metric size, standard size, long length, standard length wrenches. Let me show you the wrenches that I have. So right here, I have the Gearwrench metric and standard wrenches, okay? Long pounding wrenches, good wrenches for length. It has a little bite markers in there, okay? So I would definitely recommend some Gearwrench. I would recommend Icon. I would recommend Capri. I would recommend, let's see, Sunex has some pretty decent wrenches, but you don't want to spend a lot of money just coming in, right? What you want to do is get some affordable wrenches. I would honestly, if you have a Harbor Freight, I would recommend going to Harbor Freight and getting some cheap wrenches, guys, that you can afford. Yeah, buy what you can afford starting out, okay? My philosophy is buy cheap, buy affordable, and then upgrade as you go, okay? If something breaks, then you can upgrade. Or if something breaks and they have a lifetime warranty, just replace it, okay? But that's my philosophy. Now, I have a lot of tool truck tools. Those are tools that I accumulated throughout the years of me doing this position, okay? I started out with Gearwrench and Harbor Freight and Amazon. Those were my main brands, okay? Those are my main brands of tools that I used. Buy cheap, buy affordable. Then once they break, then you can upgrade if you choose to, okay? Capri, Gearwrench. Sunex has pretty nice tools, pretty nice wrenches. I have some of their stubby wrenches. Icon, Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight, very affordable. Husky from Home Depot, very affordable. Lifetime warranty. Check those out, okay? Some of those tools are there online. I will have them linked into the description. Now, power tools. Power tools are tricky. If you're just starting out, if you're in a shop setting, I would start out with air. Air is more affordable, air is more reliable, and you don't have to worry about batteries when you're talking about power tools with impact wrenches, okay? I recommend getting a 1/2-inch impact wrench. The reason why I say start out with a 1/2-inch impact wrench is because you can actually do more with a 1/2-inch impact wrench than you could a 3/8 impact wrench, okay? So I would definitely recommend going air power tools first, okay? If not, if you're in a position where you're like a fleet mechanic like myself, and cordless power tools are more of what you need for your daily job, I recommend just starting out, I would say probably Milwaukee, DeWalt, Milwaukee or DeWalt. Or if you're in Harbor Freight, utilize the Harbor Freight tools, okay? Harbor Freight power tools are good, okay? Go with Harbor Freight, lifetime warranty, go in and get it out, and you got it, okay? I started out with Hyper Tough tools, believe it or not. I started off with Hyper Tough ratchets, all that kind of stuff, man. Your cordless ratchets. I would definitely recommend getting one cordless ratchet. That's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of headache and heartache, okay? A cordless ratchet. Power tools, I recommend getting a 1/2-inch impact wrench, eventually a 3/8 impact wrench, and a cordless ratchet, okay? Let me show you what I'm talking about if you don't know what I mean. So, don't mind this, okay? I eventually, like I said, I started out with Hyper Tough power tools, and then I had DeWalt power tools. See if I can show you guys real quick. I had DeWalt power tools. You can see my DeWalt mid-torque impact wrench, my drill, my cordless screwdriver, heat gun, all of that. And then, because I'm a tool addict, I got my Snap-on power tools right here. Now, I love these Snap-on power tools, by the way. That's another video, okay? But I would recommend getting a 1/2-inch impact wrench, okay? What I did at first, the first 1/2-inch impact wrench that I got was this DeWalt mid-torque DCF 891. Now, this DeWalt mid-torque DCF 891 is great, guys. I would definitely recommend it. Great power for a compact size impact wrench. 800 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. You really can't beat it for a mid-torque, okay? And then I would definitely get a 3/8 impact wrench, okay? Now, the reason why I say get a 1/2-inch, because you can actually do more with a 1/2-inch impact wrench than you could a 3/8. You have more range of power than a 3/8 could have. And get a cordless ratchet, okay? This is my Snap-on cordless ratchet right here. Pretty nice ratchet, probably the best you can buy, but it's also like $600, okay? With batteries and all that with it as a kit. So I started out with Hyper Tough ratchets. Hyper Tough ratchets runs about $30, $40, man. and it held me down for about a year and a half, man. I did all kind of radiator jobs with my hyper tough cordless ratchet, guys. I would definitely recommend. It's not about quality when you're first starting out, it's more about quantity. Get the tools cheap, because your goal is to learn your craft, okay? Learn your craft. Get the cheap tools, get the tools in your hand, get to work, learn your craft, and then upgrade as you go. That's my advice, okay? While we're here, you're gonna do a lot of breaks, you're gonna do a lot of PMs, okay? As a diesel mechanic, I would definitely recommend getting a nice hammer, okay? This is a big 58, 56 ounce, whatever it is, snap-on hammer. Don't mind that. This right here is the first hammer I ever bought. My Harbor Freight little mini sledgehammer cost about maybe 10 or 15 bucks. And 3 years later, it's still going strong, man. I would definitely recommend it. I haven't had to actually use a warranty yet, okay? I don't even know if they still have this hammer. They probably have a different style of mini sledgehammer now at this point. But yeah, I got it because doing brakes, knocking those pins into those brake shoes, you're gonna need it, okay? Doing brakes, you're gonna need a hammer, okay? Also doing brakes, you're gonna need a good tool to actually compress those springs doing brake shoes, okay? I know you don't know what I'm talking about, just trust me. You're gonna need this right here is a loud tool, spring brake tool. Man, this will make your life a whole lot easier. Now you're gonna have people in the comments that say you can just use a hammer, a screwdriver and a vice grips and call it a day. Well, you could, but this will also make your life easier if you had this tool right here from Loud Tools, guys. You're gonna need hammers, you're gonna need spring brake tools, you're gonna do a lot of brakes, you're gonna do a lot of oil changes, a lot of PMs, okay? This is a oil filter strap from Gearwrench. Get it. I don't care what brand it is, but Gearwrench has one right here. I bought exactly 3 or 4 years ago, and I still use it to this day for all of my oil filters, okay? Get it. Okay, it has what you do is you put your impact extension on the end of it. It has a 3/8 drive section and a 1/2 inch drive section for your different styles of extensions. Put that baby around the oil filter and it snaps right off. Gearwrench oil filter strap. It will save your life, save you time. And when you first get into the business, you're going to do a hell of a lot of oil changes. So get ready for it. All right. Speaking of filter straps, you got your oil filter wrenches right here from CTA. Now, I believe this is the same brand that actually makes them for Snap-on Blue Point. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is, guys. I bought this off of Amazon for about 70 bucks for like 6 different wrenches. I would definitely recommend it, guys. I'll have it linked into the description. Speaking of filter wrenches, let me come over here into my drawer on the Snap-on side. This right here, as a diesel mechanic, you're gonna have a whole lot of fuel water separators. Okay, you have your different sizes right here, your 8-inch, your 6 inches. Loud Tools sell these babies for cheap, okay, for about 30, 40 bucks, 20 bucks, depends on what you need right here. Of course, this is Matco, which is probably a rebrand of Loud Tools. So I will have that linked into the description as well. Now, for the most part, your shop probably have these already, but eventually get your own. If they don't, then go ahead and get it, all right? Let's go over to pliers, okay? Your pliers, what kind of pliers do you need? Well, get a basic set of pliers, okay? I have Snap-on right here. I started out with Gearwrench. Gearwrench has a great set of pliers. I'll have that linked into the description. Get your basic pliers, your cutters, right? Your diagonal cutters, your needle nose, what else you got? Your electrical. You know, you probably want to do a lot of electrical work, but get you a nice little electrical snipper. I had this from Harbor Freight right here. Harbor Freight Tools, Pittsburgh automatic wire stripper. Still works, okay? Still works. 3 years later, that baby still works, okay? Yeah, get you some nice set of pliers, man. Gearwrench has a nice set of pliers called the Pitbull pliers. Look into that, or go to Harbor Freight. Icon has great pliers, man. Icon has been really slipping it up year after year after year. You can call them copies, you can call them rip-offs. It really doesn't matter. They still work at the end of the day. So you have a Harbor Freight. I would definitely recommend just walk in Harbor Freight, and all the tools that I showed you, just look in Harbor Freight, walk around, and see what they got. I would definitely recommend it, okay? I was a Harbor Freight, a Amazon addict when I first started out, okay? And then as I broke certain tools or just got tired of struggling with cheaper tools, I decided to upgrade, and that's what I did, man. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this helped a lot of you guys out when it comes to choosing brands, choosing tools, as a diesel mechanic, guys. And let me know, for you more experienced diesel techs, if I left anything out in this video. Let me know what you guys think about it, guys. Any tools that you would recommend. Oh, pry bars. I'm glad I said something. Get you some pry bars. I have the Matco Dominator pry bars. Okay, I'll definitely recommend getting the Matco Dominator. Not now. When I say Matco, I'm really talking about Mayhew. Okay, Mayhew makes these pry bars. Okay, I recommend looking up Mayhew pry bars. They are some of the best pry bars that you will ever have, okay? I recommend getting that, okay? I will have that linked into the description. Mayhew makes pry bars for Matco, for Icon, the Harbor Freight brand, a few more other brands, okay? You can't go wrong with Mayhew pry bars, okay? But like I was saying, this is the end of the video, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that YouTubers like to say. And you know what it is. Be easy.